Hi everyone, welcome to my first webinar on how to publish your book as your personal brand for prospects. Due to the coronavirus that's spreading all over the world, I had to withdraw from an International Women's Day event in Iceland to keep everyone safe. So in lieu of that, I'm providing this little introduction to how I would help you publish your first book. So just sit back and enjoy the video.
A book speaks volumes about your personal brand and is a great form of an extra revenue stream. Welcome to our first webinar in a series by the Author Academy SG. How to publish your first book as your brand for prospects in 4 steps. Our focus today is how to take the stress out of the publishing process and facilitate the best commercial outcomes for your first book working with me as your book coach. I will start with some background about myself. Then explain my 4 steps to write your book quickly and painlessly. And for those who truly want to realize their dream to publish a book, I will list the sessions and costs how to launch you as an author. Lastly, I will take questions and feedback on the live webinar. First, let me share a little information about myself so that you can know me better. I grew up in England, immersed in the lifestyle and literature of its great creative heroes. I became an award-winning art director in the world-famous Ogilvy ad agency. After achieving all that I could there, I started my own branding company creating the brands of airlines to zoos and everything in between for the global market. Today, I have transferred all those skills and experiences as an international keynote speaker, a trainer, a serial author of 6 business, heritage and fiction books to help coach budding authors. Like marketing an airline or branding a zoo, a book is an ideal product for prospects and an extension of your personal brand. Books create new revenue streams through sales and talks. Life as an author has been the most rewarding for me. It continues to fulfill my overall goal in life to invest in people to make them a success. Being a book coach allows me to help budding authors build their compelling and sustainable personal brand that generates new channels, platforms and networks. I have seen the results myself and the satisfaction it brings, and today I want to help others achieve the same. Here's an example of how my 320-page novel, in its 4th reprint, opened a whole new market as an invited keynote speaker in the public and private sector, nationally and regionally. I never thought this would happen when I decided to write my first novel. A UK film director now wants to make a film of my gripping novel set in World War II. I love working with small groups of budding authors, and I hope I can with you too. I have differentiated myself from other publishers by first being a different type of book coach. What does this mean? I offer 100% personal service, not through a publishing software others try to peddle to you. I am an experienced serial author, publisher, mentor and coach. I believe in books being an extension of your personal brand. I add value as your book coach as a business and personal branding strategist. You can apply my easy frameworks on your next book on your own. I am able to print and deliver small or large quantities based on your needs, so there is no storage or damage, and print on a need-to basis in less than 5 days. I seek the right clients who value a first-class experience in a first-class way. I am confident I can deliver your book just as the late Kobe Bryant once said. If you want first place, work with me. If you want second place, work with the other person. A few testimonies from my coaches and their experience with me. David, a recruiting manager from USA who appreciates working with me and loves my practical frameworks. Kim Pong, a CEO from Singapore, says the nicest thing, calling me a bridge maker. Dana, a social entrepreneur from Sweden, feels it was a dream come true, and it was. Here she is at our very first meeting in Sweden to start the right book as her first book. I helped her all the processes of publishing, writing her book in English about her passion project on health and environment sustainability in Africa. 6 months later, Dana launched her first book in Sweden and Uganda, Africa, starting a new revenue stream and platforms for her social enterprise. I am currently coaching Michelle on her book on palliative care at home. She is a wonderful coachee, benefiting from my publishing frameworks, and have already pre-sold $8,000 worth of her book before she has even started writing it. Well done, Michelle. We look forward to a coaching and mentoring relationship. Now it's time to turn the focus on you. Why should you be an author? Here are 6 reasons. 1. To leverage on your life and career experiences as a subject expert. 2. To add credibility. People admire authors for their real stories, diligence, and discipline. 3. To establish yourself as an authority through your expertise, experience, and track record. Author is in word authority, after all. 4. To reveal you are the real deal. A book demonstrates your authenticity. 5. To leave a legacy. A book is forever. Even if it is simply to write your life achievements for the generations to come as a precious keepsake. 6. To create an extension of your personal brand to bring new prospects, new channels, new platforms and networks, which translates to a new source of revenue. There are many aspects and components that go into publishing a book. Having a coach to guide you will make the sometimes frustrating journey a painless and joyful journey. 2 is better than 1 goes the saying. Now here are my 4 steps that I will unpack and customize for you to publish your first book as your brand for prospects. Profile. Pitch. Publish. Partners. Step number 1. We will start by defining your profile. You will discover the advantages of a personal story as a tool of connection and persuasion. As an author, connecting with your reader is vital for your book's success. Step number 2 is the book pitch to prepare you to start promoting your book even before you write it. You will know how to introduce yourself and your book in less than 30 seconds at networking events and to potential customers and partners. Step number 3 is to learn and do all the 6 critical publishing processes for professional business books or novels. 1. The book idea. 2. Mind mapping the book outline. 3. Writing tips. 4. Formatting and design. 5. Printing the final book. 6. And finally, creating a book launch event and first sales. Step number 4 is all about marketing your book, getting sponsors, advertisers, your book launch, speaking engagements, and ways to put you on the map to sell your book and get a new stream of income. At this point you might be asking, what can a book coach like Karen Hoisington do for me? 1. I will hold your hand through all the publishing processes as your personal coach 24/7. 2. I will help with final editing for a polished product to market and help you write if need be. 3. I will get your book ready for launch with designing the covers and formatting the contents, apply for the ISBN number for sales, and prepare for printing and delivery. 4. As a marketing professional as well, I will recommend ways to best market your book. 5. From start to finish, most discussions will be conveniently done on the phone or email. 6. You will automatically be on the Author Academy SG Author community for joint events or get-togethers if appropriate themes are organized. For more details, go to the Author Academy SG.com for more details on how to start an author program with me. The most important question you will be asking is cost, so on my website, you will see the complete breakdown of the sessions and services. As your book coach, I am offering a low-risk plan, charged on per-session basis. You start with session 1 first, but if you decide not to carry on with session 2, you can stop. You can stop at any sessions at any time after payment is made for that session. No matter when you leave, you still will gain the knowledge and processes to move your book forward. After this webinar, if you decide on a deeper dive, I am available immediately to chat to you on unleashing your best first book. How to write the right book will be important to build your brand with credibility and authority. Request for a free phone chat to say hello. Invest in your future with our first powerful session starting at 300 Singapore dollars. Before I say goodbye, my challenge for you is to think about this. The time between a decision and an action is wasted time. A book will certainly change your life. So just start. Hear my contact numbers and follow me on social. Thank you for participating in this webinar on how to publish your first book as your brand for prospects.